Libra and Libra rising. So Libra, this new moon and the Mercury retrograde are in a trine aspect to your decan, which is helpful, makes it less painful, less difficult. It's packing that house of creativity and play and joy and reclaiming your joy. And also, the way you interact with children if you have them. So it's a real focus on coming back to a sense of renewed faith and joy, coming back to a sense of creative problem solving. Because Mercury retrograde is going to be in that fifth house, you could find yourself thinking more creatively around things that have been difficult for the last year or so. The new moon attached to Mercury, it's like if you wanted to start something creative, you could do it. This might be an interesting time if, for example, you want to start a writing project. Even though Mercury is retrograde, it's a project that you've had on your mind for a while and you want to start playing around with it, using the new moon in that part of the chart to reclaim a sense of self. This is the area of the inner child and using all that energy to do some nice things for yourself. The last year has been especially hard, and it's been hard to even be motivated to have fun. But this might be a new moon where you actually think, you know what, I do feel like I could celebrate a little something here. I do feel like I could come back to myself. That's another way you could look at it. Come back to that deep inner child part of me that longs to play, that longs for joy, that longs for things that feel lighthearted and fun. So it's a returning, with the Mercury retrograde, it is a returning to things that used to bring you joy as a means of renewing your faith and as a means of coming back to yourself after being so overly focused on your family for so long. Overly focused on your family, but also overly focused on where you physically live and what that looks like and changes and endings around that. Now you're anchored in a new way, in a new place maybe, and it's time to sort of enjoy that.